to welcome the new members of the Archangel Pathway Facebook group. Sorry, it's just adjusting my screen there, make you a bit dizzy if I'm looking around with the screen, so I apologise for that. So welcome to the new members. I'm a spiritual healer that's been practicing for, I say, over 22 years, and I created this group so that I could offer people regularly a structure to be experiencing the light of spirit. And I principally did that because the more that you actually experience the light of spirit in your body, then the more spirit becomes a part of your reality. It just starts to feel more true and more real. And each week there is a different, usually an archangel, but a different spirit. There's many different spirits. And this week Shiva is the spirit that's presenting, but each week a spirit presents and they offer us some wisdom, and they also take us through a guided meditation which enables their light to move into our body and to create whatever change they see as being necessary for you in order to support you to keep building your connection to spirit inside of your body. Spirit lives in your body. Spirit is present in everybody's body. There's too many body words there. Good morning, Belle. Nice to see you there. I'm nice and early this morning. So, spirit is present in your body. It's about creating a relationship with that so that the spirit inside of you is showing up in who and what you know yourself to be and your sense of self more and more and more. Okay, so Shiva. The beautiful Shiva with that just incredibly crisp, majestic blue light was the spirit light colour that Shiva was presenting to us with this week. And Shiva was talking about the theme of co-creating self. Shiva was saying to me this morning, the wisdom I would like to pass on to the group to wrap up the week is to start off by saying that energy comes in many forms, and to then say that the whole universe is made of the interaction and the interpenetration of matter and energy. This is creation. Creation is this constant interpenetration of matter and energy. And Shiva was saying that he knows that he said this at the beginning of the week, that the whole universe is made of the interpenetration of energy and matter. He knows that he said that before, but he wants to say it one more time and say, I mean everything. Everything is made of the interpenetration of matter and energy, is what Shiva really wanted to press home to us. And then Shiva was asking the rhetorical question of what directs the interpenetration of matter and energy. Okay, what directs the interpenetration of matter and energy? And then he replied by saying there are so many forces in the universe that direct this interpenetration of matter and energy for creation. And then he was posing the question of what directs the interpenetration of matter and energy inside of you. He was saying, is it your will? And is it the one question that he really wants us all to consider is it your will that is directing the interpenetration of matter and energy inside of your body? And is your will flowing in alignment with your nature? Okay, with the nature, the tendencies of movement of matter and energy inside of you. Okay, I'm going to say that one more time. Is it your will? Is it your will flowing against or not in alignment with the nature of the energy and matter that you are actually directing? All right. And Shiva says, he suggests you always consider this question. You give it due consideration. And this is why. So, for example, inside of you, the nature of your liver is slightly different in nature to the nature of your kidneys. The nature of your thoughts is slightly different to the natural movement and flow of your emotional self. Our thoughts tend to be a lot more linear, and they tend to consider the future based on the past, and they sort of map our movement through time. And our emotional space, that our emotional self is not linear, not very linear at all. It is much more about filling the space that we occupy. It undulates, moves in many different directions, is a lot more dynamic in that way. And so what Shiva is asking you to consider is, for example, if you impose your will to try to make your emotions, for example, act similar to your thoughts, then what you are doing is wasting precious resources. You're wasting your energy. He suggests that all of us, that you spend time and presence with your own body, getting to know your natural tendencies, and then working with that nature that you are co-creating with. Okay? The human, Shiva was finishing by saying that the human will is strong, and Shiva suggests that you create space inside of yourself for your spirit to be part of the directing force of the interpenetration of matter and energy inside of your body. And that was all Shiva wanted to say. But I just wanted to add there that, there are so many forces inside of us that are moving, helping move us, direct the interpenetration of energy and matter. Our will is one of those forces. Sometimes it's microbes in our body that's directing the way that energy and matter interpenetrate themselves in our body. Sometimes it's our past patterning. Sometimes it's trauma. There's so many different things that can be and are at any given moment in time directing the interpenetration of matter and energy inside of your body. Shiva is really just suggesting that we create space for our spirit to be part of that directing force. And the more that you spend time connecting to your spirit, the more of your spirit that is actually showing up in your sense of self, then the more you are able to co-create self with spirit. And spirit has this incredible intelligence of knowing how to work with your nature and get the best out of your nature, what is natural to your body. Okay, that's enough talky for me. Let's get into actually having one final lovely meditation with Shiva. Hi Janice, nice to see you there. All right, so time to drop into a meditation with Shiva. I ask you to close your eyes and take your presence in and through your whole body. Shiva is talking. Shiva's specialty is all about presence, helping you to be present to your essential nature, to your true nature, so that you can work within the natural flow and movement, the flow and movement of that nature. So take your presence into your whole body. We're going to start off with a presence exercise from Shiva to help us be more in our body. Blue light from Shiva, from the spirit Shiva, is moving into the soles of your feet. The soles of your feet, each of your toes, and the entirety of your feet are filling with blue, beautiful, crisp, majestic blue light from Shiva. This light from Shiva is now moving into your ankles. It is moving from your ankles all the way up, slowly and easily, up through your lower legs, moving towards your knees. This majestic blue light, this strong, consolidating, empowering blue light from Shiva is moving up and through your lower legs. It's entering your knees. It's filling your knees. Blue light from Shiva, consolidating, strengthening, empowering blue light from Shiva is filling your knees and is now just slowly moving up through your upper legs, creeping up through your upper legs to reach the base of your torso. Both of your legs filled strongly and firmly with the majestic blue light of Shiva. This blue light is moving through the lower half of your torso. It is moving from the base of your torso up and through your pelvis, through your lower back, through your abdomen, all the way up to your diaphragm region. Blue light, majestic blue light, empowering, consolidating, strengthening blue light from Shiva is now filling the whole lower half of your torso. This blue light from Shiva is now moving up and through the upper half of your torso. It is moving through your diaphragm, through your chest, through your rib cage, your heart, your lungs, your upper back, your shoulders. Your entire upper half of your torso is filled with the deep, majestic blue light from the spirit Shiva. A very strengthening, consolidating, and empowering light. This blue light from Shiva is now moving down and through your upper arms. Down and through your upper arms into your elbows, down and through your lower arms and into your wrists, filling your hands. Both of your arms are filled completely, from the shoulders to the tips of the fingers, with this beautiful, majestic blue light, this consolidating, strengthening, empowering blue light from the spirit Shiva. This blue light from Shiva is moving up through your neck, up through your throat, up and through your head from the base of your neck and your chin, all the way up, filling your whole head, all the way up to the crown of your head, until your head, neck and throat are filled with blue light, with a rich, majestic blue light from the spirit Shiva, a consolidating, a strengthening, and an empowering light from Shiva. Shiva's blue light is now present through your whole body. Shiva would really like you to take a moment to feel this light in your body, to take your focus and your awareness to all the different sensations taking place in your body in this moment, why it is filled with the blue light of Shiva. Feel the strengthening in your body. Feel the consolidation in your body. Feel how grounded you feel in the material and energy elements of your body. Shiva takes your presence deep into the material and energy patterns of your body, into where matter and energy interpenetrate in your body to form you, to create you. Shiva takes your presence strongly, firmly, yet very easily, deeply into your form, your material form, where energy and matter are interpenetrating, connecting and relating to each other to form you, to form your body, to form your psyche every second of the day. Shiva is deeply drawing your presence into your body, into every single part of your body, from the tips of your toes, the tips of your fingers to the very top of your head. Not one single piece of your body is left out, as Shiva fills your body with his beautiful, majestic blue light. And he takes your presence deep, deep into the place and the space inside of you where matter and energy are relating and penetrating and interacting with each other all the time, every second of the day, to form you, to form this body and this psyche and this life that is you. Shiva is now asking you to drop your attention deep into the navel center. I'm not talking about the navel chakra here, I'm just talking about a general center that sits in the navel area. It's often referred to by the Japanese as the hara, by the Chinese as the dantian. It's a very important center in the lower third of your torso, in the navel region. And pop a blue dot just behind your navel. This navel center is where you are unconsciously co-creating self all the time. This navel center is related to the unconscious self. Place a blue dot, the color of Shiva's light, just behind your navel in the center of your body, in the center between the front and the back, in your navel region. And from this area here, Shiva's just going to spend a few moments filling you with blue light. He's filling you with his blue light of presence and empowerment to support your unconscious to be making the best choices in terms of co-creation that it can at this particular moment in time. Shiva is filling your navel center. You hold focus on the blue dot just behind your navel, halfway between your navel and your back, as Shiva just pumps blue light after blue light after blue light to completely fill up, top up this navel center and support your spirit presence to move more into the unconscious direction of your creation of self. Shiva is flooding your navel center with blue light. He is now holding his hands in a prayer position in front of his heart. He's bowing his body forward and he is wishing you well. He is wishing you well in your forward movement through your path in this life. He wants you to know that he is always available to you to call on whenever you feel in need of his support. And he wishes you well. And that brings our meditation with Shiva to a close for today. So gently, in your own time, you can return from that meditation space to your everyday consciousness. There's no rush. Well, there might be. There's a little bit of a rush for me. I've got a client in 4 minutes. But you take your time. And next week, we'll have the wonderful Archangel Michael back. Archangel Michael is excellent at setting the reset button for anything and everything. And it will be wonderful to hear what wisdom Archangel Michael has for us next week and to have that experience of his beautiful purple light as well. So I'll see you on Monday. Okay, bye for now.